All right, everyone, welcome to Sauer Horsepower, and today my friend Ian is joining us. So he just got out of the Navy and came back home to visit, so he has yet to go for a ride in the Redeye, and so we're going to take him for a little bit of a ride. He also has a Roush Supercharged 5-liter Mustang GT that he's going to take me out in, because I drove that car long time ago, and it was just a bolt-on car. And
Boss 302 intake, long tubes,
yeah.
90 mil throttle body, stuff like that.
Yeah, so had a bunch of bolt-ons thrown at it, so we're gonna kind of do a little seat swap here, experience both cars. Might split it up into 2 videos, 1 for each car. So if you're watching this video and it's a Challenger, you'll see that, and then if it's a Mustang, you'll see that. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in the cars, get them warmed up, and see how they go. All right, so we'll do sport mode. And here, pumps.
This is definitely softer than my car.
Well, we're not in track mode yet. It gets.
Well, I'm just.
Yeah. But even in not in track mode is probably, or if I'm in track mode, it's probably still softer than
The high box, yeah. I haven't been in a paddle shift muscle car.
What?
Yeah. You know, my car being a stick shift and all
that. That should be cool. Let me put this down. Doesn't do much. Alright, second gear.
What traction?
We don't do that here.
No. Please do not do that here.
Third gear.
Slightly spooky when you don't know the road and you just go to the.
Oh yeah, because you've never driven.
I've never been back here.
And meanwhile, I mean, I'm just going the speed limit, but like, you know,
it's getting there.
We get to the speed limit very quickly.
Yeah, it's efficient. It helps alleviate traffic jams.
Yeah, this thing is ridiculous, dude.
You know, they did studies that proved that, you know, if everyone accelerated from a red light at the same time, you would alleviate that backup.
Yes, of course. This thing's a freaking riot.
It's crazy how far we've come in the last decade.
Yeah.
Because when the Coyotes came out and they were talking about the Boss Mustangs coming out, they're like, these cars are going to run high 12s from the factory. You're going to have over 400 horsepower for the first time since the late 60s. Little did we know. Yeah, little did we know that we have dual clutch GT 500s and put, you know, Hellcat Redeyes making almost 800.
Running 10-Os in the corner. Stock.
Yeah.
Like, just ridiculous.
Yeah, you would, yeah, no. If you go back and look at an actual, like, Hemi Challenger, from, like, a 70 Hemi Challenger, and the records they put out, like, Super Stock and AFX and stuff in the 60s,
yeah,
you'd be pretty much just walking home with, you know, the stock eliminator trophy at every event.
Yeah. See, the thing I love about this car too is complete like Jekyll I put it down in auto mode, put it back in automatic.
Yeah, and it was just cruises, just little old lady from Pasadena.
Just softens up and just puts along. The crazy thing, I was actually talking with Amelia about this yesterday when we were driving around, is the thing that I noticed the most about this when it's street driving is the amount of pedal travel the accelerator actually has.
Yeah.
Because it actually, like, if it's almost like a built-in traction control or safeguard, because it does not give you throttle, like, unless you really push it down all the way. It's a super long
it
throttle.
remaps the entire electric throttle pedal to travel.
Yeah, it makes it super long, so that way it's like, all right, if you're sure you really want to go that fast.
Yeah, the first 75% of travel is like only 25% throttle, and then the last quarter is 75.
Yeah. I'm sure they've done that for, you know, to keep people from just binning it at every single instance they get. This is nice.
The anti cars and coffee mod.
Yeah, so I mean it's still in street mode, so it's like, I'm not even gonna put it in track. Track can get very
spooky.
Yeah, there's nothing holding the car back in track mode. Like, I'm a very good driver and all, and I'm very experienced with this car, but
it's a yacht.
And it's unpredictable on 275 all seasons, so I don't feel like playing with those knives today.
It's a Carnival cruise ship powered by a Saturn V rocket.
Exactly. That's actually a very good analogy for it.
Put the skinny pedal to the floor and hold on.
To the floor, maybe not, but but enjoy it. So we're in auto mode right now, so just everything dialed on street. Nothing fancy yet.
I don't need fancy. My car is complicated enough.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a third pedal and you got to move your hand and stuff.
Magical make louder lever in the middle.
Much more complicated than this.
for the person behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Maybe not from a technical.
Oh, you're actually going to have brakes on this one.
Oh yeah. They work.
Yeah, they do.
Mine take a firmer pedal.
I'm very aware. Yours, I remember that basically non-existent.
No, you just gotta get into them. You gotta want to stop.
It's like the old manual brakes.
Yeah.
It's like they're not power brakes at all.
It's leg power.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that your legs are not powerful.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah. About to throw my head through the windshield. Yeah, we got 6 piston on the front.
I've only got 4.
Yeah.
My car's also older and weighs a lot less.
Yes.
If I could just
put you in sport now.
Snag a set of 6 pistons for the front. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do that now.
Well, I'll put you in sport mode. So.
Yeah, see, it just does thinking for you.
Yep. Remember, no throttle mid-corner.
What do you mean?
Whatever you do.
It's not what those guys in Formula Drift tell you.
Well, we're not drifting. But we could be, but we're not.
There's always the option.
Yeah, see, normally I'd like to go drifting, but not with guardrails about 2 feet off the road, or maybe not even 2 feet off the road.
It's like going bowling with the bumpers.
I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Alright, here we go. Your first full throttle rip. Oh, they're turning. Yep. Alright, go ahead. it's very easy. You just, you know, you back out of it a little bit, it hooks back up, and then you get back in it. But yeah, just lighten up the tires. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Gentle.
Yep, that's the thing. A lot of the people don't get. The Hellcats, they treat their accelerator as an on-off switch.
Yeah.
If you just do that, just roll into it, it's fine.
Yeah, stick shift car, you learn that pretty quick. Turns out when you sidestep the clutch at 60 in fourth gear, it'll still go sideways.
Yeah.
In a hurry.
The sound, man. The sound is so good.
I'm actually surprised by the lack of a body roll.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Tow Truck.
Yeah. Okay, we just stopped in the middle of the road. Did you miss your turn, or?
It is crazier in person.
They're vicious, and track is even more. It's even more than that. It just slams it.
Yeah, I guess I don't watch too many Hellcat videos, but those new 10-speed Mustangs just seem to just like no blip, they just
yeah.
Essentially just the CVT.
Yeah, this thing it lets you know it's shifting a gear. Like if you watch the onboards from my track videos, it's just like boom, 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 just every single gear, which is fun.
Yeah,
it lets you know you're shifting, but
I'm not entirely sure about the efficiency of that though.
Yeah,
that could have got year 9 if it was.
I'm gonna bring up that. Okay.
Yeah, I got to. I mean, we got a car with a 63 production date block that still runs 9s, and it's just about as heavy.
We're right there. It's the driver's fault, but it's not the driver's driving.
It's running low 9s, 920s. It's 60 foot on the back tires.
I mean,
why can't you do that, huh?
I need a little bit more. I would need a lot more, actually. A lot more. Probably a trans brake.
Yeah, we don't even use one of those. It's a foot brake with a 2-step.
Yeah. I don't have it.
And it's naturally aspirated. But it's impressive how it just settles back down into being a big, comfy car.
Yeah. I mean, you're still in sport mode, even. Like, yeah.
Catch point and the brakes down like another inch, but
well, I'm sure as you use the brakes more, the pads wear off, and then that goes down a little bit more. I mean, we only got 5,000 miles on the car, so. Turn right here. Get on them anchors. Oh, pull me through. It's got him though.
That wasn't even hard.
All right, so we are back from our little adventure in the Hellcat Redeye, and what are your thoughts?
It's big.
It
big. Feels big.
Yeah.
It handles good for big.
Yeah.
It is big.
Yeah. I mean, so I waited. It was $4,290 with my drag pack on, so probably you say around $4,300.
Yeah.
As it sits right now.
All the seats, then you're looking at $4,450, $4,500.
Well, that was with the passenger seat.
Yeah, but you got a back seat too.
Oh.
I'm saying if you had all of the seats.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
if you were a normal human being and had all of the seats.
Okay, all right, fine. But yeah, so the seat's about 50 pounds. So yeah, most of the Hellcats probably coming around 4,400. Yeah. So
for today, that's not bad considering
all the stuff that's in them.
Yeah, considering a Subaru still weighs in it 38 and change.
Yeah, for sure.
And they only come with like 250 or whatever.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the power? Did it feel as expected?
As I would say as expected based on yeah,
it's okay.
She looks rough right now.
Yeah, it's a little rough, but it's okay.
She just drove cross country.
She's an old girl that just drove across the country. And by old, it's 2013. So, but yeah. So, well, thanks for coming out. And
yeah, no, I enjoyed it. And like I said, I definitely prefer this to the 14 SRT.
Oh yeah. So many of you guys don't know, I actually had a 2014, or was it, yeah.
It was a 14.
It was a 14. I don't even remember.
13.
Yeah, 2014 SRT 392 Challenger, and we had a lot of fun between that car and that car back in the day.
You know,
so
previous life.
So yep, that's going to be it for today's video. Stay tuned. We're going to have some videos on that Mustang coming up next. All right, so that's going to be it for today's video. If you liked it, go ahead and give us a like. Comment below your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Have a great day.